What, shall the speech be spoke for our excuse, or shall we on without apology?
The day is such felicity. You have no Cupid children with a scarf, bearing tartars paid the bow of laugh, showing legs with like a crow people. No one knows that book so long as being exposed. After prompted for our entrance, let them measure us by what they will, we'll measure them in measure and be gone.
Give me a torch, I am not for this emblem. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have soul of lead that stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover, are Cupid's wings, and soar with them above a common bound.
I'm too sore and pierced with the shaft, to soar with his light feathers in soul bound. I cannot bound a pitch of dull wool. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And, to sink in it, should you burden love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, it is too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in, a visor for a visor. What care I? My curious eye doth quote deformities. Here the beetle brow shall blush for me.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in, but every man be taken to his slave.
A torch for me, let wantons light of heart tickle the senseless rushes with their gills. For I am proverbed with a grandsire phrase, I'll be the candle holder, and look on. The game was never so fair, and I am done.
Tut, done's the mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art done, we'll draw thee from the mire of this irreverence love, wherein thou stickest up to the ears. Come, we burn daylight, ho!
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in the lay, we waste our lights in vain, like lamps by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in that ear once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed is sleep, while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She's the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies, athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel or old grub, time out of mind the fairy's coachmakers. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, the cover of wings of grasshoppers, the traces of the smallest spider web, the collars of the moonshine's watery beams. Her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, her wagoner, a small gray-coated gnat, not so big as a little round worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. And in this state she gallops night by night, through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love, over courtiers' knees, that dream on Kearny's straight, over lawyers' fingers, who straight dream on fees, over ladies' lips, who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetments are tainted are. Sometimes she gallops over a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a suit. And sometimes she comes with a tithed pigtail, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep, and then dreams he of another benefice. Sometimes she driveth over a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breaches, ambuscados, Spanish blades, of heaths 5 fathom deep, and then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is that very Mab that plants the manes of horses in the night, and breaks the elfox in foul sluggish hairs, which, once untangled, much misfortune bodes. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, that pressures them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good cares. This is she.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin a substance as the air, and more inconsistent than the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and, being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew-dropping south.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done and we should come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. Shall bitterly begin his fearful day with this night's revels, and expire the term of despised life closed within my breast, by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail, on, lusty gentlemen.
Strike.